Final ship pre-order items birthed. This video is going to go over the couple of details that you missed with the pre-order items change that happened this week when Bungie done their final shape stream. So I'm going to show you where to get the items once you pre-order final shape. If you pre-order before this week, people are reporting that some of the items they cannot claim from the special deliveries kiosk in the tower. If anyone knows a fix for that, so it's the exotic Pyramidic vessel ship, which was not a pre-order item before this week and now is. I can confirm to you if you pre-order this week, though, you will get all the items. However, before this, people are reporting that they don't have the ship. So, if anyone knows a fix for them to get the ship who have pre-ordered in the past, then let them know. If there's no fix for this, this means there's thousands of players without the ship, which is not fair. Make sure you report it to Bungie, and I'm sure that they'll fix it so that you do have your ship. You've paid your damn money. You may as well get every pre-order unlock that you can get. So let us know. A lot of people are saying they haven't got the ship. So let's show you the items. So if you do pre-order final ship, this is where you come in the tower, which I never use this kiosk, by the way. I'm always busy soloing or something, so I didn't know that this existed. You come here, right? Look, I've got items I never knew about. Anyways, the final ship pre-order items. So you get Tessellation, the exotic fusion rifle. You get Abstract Meditation, an exotic emote. Let's just preview it a little bit better for you. This is what it looks like. All right, looks all right, looks all right. Final Shell Ghost. This is the Ghost, right? Does it shade well? It does. The answer to that is yes, it does. Look at this. Pretty good, but there's a lot of competition with shells in the game at the minute, and I don't know if this will take my slot, but that's what it looks like. The pre-order emblems look as follows. I've seen these before, I feel, because I've seen other people wearing them. They look all right. But that's what they look like. Anyways, here's the ship, Pyramidic vessel, final shape themed, of course. So this is how it looks with shaders. It shades really well. It's a very good pre-order unlock. I'm not saying it's worth 82 quid. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying this is what it looks like for people that don't have the ship and are interested or weren't aware of the ship. Right, this is what it looks like. Even this shader, Sync and Feel, looks really good on it because it's black with those blue lights. So really nice. So anyways, the ship shades well. That's what it looks like. That's where you pick it up. Should you pre-order final ship? After this week, I can pretty much say for veteran players, it's safe to now pre-order final ship. So let's bring the items up because the stats up. We've seen last month or two, everyone covering final ship pre-order numbers were abysmal. There was a lot of hot debate about that as some of the statistics weren't accurate, etc., etc. I foresee the final ship pre-orders boosting massively after this week. I would say for active Destiny 2 players who play every week, it's safe to go ahead and pre-order now. The game's going to be back under control. There's bright things ahead, I think. So I think it's safe. Now, there's two different versions. You can either just pre-order Final Shape on its own, which will come with new campaign, new destination, prismatic subclass, right? Then it's the annual expansion, which is 3 episodes in the final year of the Final Shape, which is 3 seasons, 3 longer seasons, basically. They're not wanting to call them seasons, but they basically are just sort of like bigger seasons, 3 of them. But we need to see we need to see more about this. This is my worry about the whole pre-ordering. I've already done it now though, but my worry is the quality of these episodes, and I think that's what you should not be worried about. Final Ship. I'm not worried about it one bit. I'm worried about the episodes more than anything. You get the Final Shape dungeon key, so if you don't get the annual pass, you don't get the dungeon key. So there's that. And dungeons are so important to D2. You get Tessellation Ornament and Catalyst, Exotic Sparrow, and a secret stash every episode. The stashes aren't worth money, but to be honest, they are nice if we need to level via the episodes. So if we have to level content, which I would hope that we do, I hope that we do have to level up, then the secret stash chests are good for leveling because they drop base power items, right? So that's a consideration. So if you're a player that just wants to tie up the final shape and you just want to see the ending, I recommend you that you don't even buy file shape and that you just watch on YouTube and Twitch for free, and you watch the ending cinematic for file shape to say that you've done your Destiny 2 10 years, your Destiny not 1 and 2 saga for the 10 years, and then you go move on to Helldivers 6. You go and do that. Go that way, because obviously you're not lacking interest in things after file shape. If you're a veteran player that's interested to see after file shape, then you may as well get the yearly edition. So file shape's 42 quid. The yearly edition, which includes file shape, is 82 quid, 82, 83 quid, which is double the price, which I know is more expensive than a AAA game at 70 or 60. It is, but it's a year's worth of Destiny 2 content. If Destiny 2 is the only game you play, you definitely want the yearly edition, because 82 quid, if you were to only play Destiny 2 in an entire year, 82 quid to spend on gaming is cheap, especially in 2024. That is cheap, because there is a lot of people addicted to Destiny 2, and they lie about it. They say, "Oh, I went and played Crash Bandicoot for an hour or two," and then, no, you didn't. You were just on D2, and you were just addicted to D2. And people that are like that just buy the yearly edition, because 82 quid for an entire year's worth of gaming, like I said to you, is cheap. What's not cheap in Destiny 2 is the Eververse store. The Eververse store is not cheap. You should never ever buy silver. I never ever do. I've only bought it maybe once or twice in the past, like 600 silver or something daft. And I've made a video about Bright Dust on what you should do and how you spend Bright Dust. So if you're interested in that, then you should watch the Bright Dust video. So for people who are spending silver and then you then complain that file shape is too expensive, no, man, that's you. That's your fault, because if you only focused your money to pre-orders, you wouldn't be complaining about the money that you've spent, because you give like 100 quid this year to Eververse store, which that money could have went to file shape pre-order instead. It's pretty straightforward. So my costs are low with D2. The only time I ever spend on D2 is for the yearly expansion, and that is it. And it works out cheap. You go on the night out round town, right? See how much that costs you. To me, it's going to cost us 100 quid a night. File shape is cheaper than a night out round town in pubs and clubs. It's cheaper than that. And that's for the entire year. That's how I look at this. So there you go. So that's what I think about it. It's ultimately up to you what you do with the file share pre-orders. But that's the information. I hope you enjoy. Thank you.